Hell yeah! Hello and welcome back to my channel. I want to continue playing this. Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted it to be over. Not because I don't. It's not necessarily that I'm not having fun. It's just that, my God, this is starting to feel way too big. There's a lot to do, and there's a lot to do of it. You know. I don't know. I think it's still more that I want Plague of Innocence to be over, and also then I can, you know, focus more on other stuff. And it's just combining with this to be like, I want it to be done. But I don't know. I'm still kind of enjoying it. I just want to find out what hell's going on.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
Well, that's going to be useful.
This relic might be able to save Anne.
Precisely.
It's almost exactly what we need.
This relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone, especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise, I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
Oh God,
I'm sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
That story about his parents was very underwhelming. I was expecting them to have, like, experimented with some dark magic and got themselves killed, but no. Whoops, I got poisoned by a lamp. It's, I don't know. That was a weird one. I'm definitely liking Ominous more than I am Sebastian, though. Like, initially Sebastian was like, oh, I'm gonna have a Slytherin friend. I do hope he doesn't betray me. And then it's like, oh no, it turns out he's going off the deep end. Admittedly, for a somewhat good reason. But Ominous is just turning out to be the cool guy, if somewhat mistrusting and has issues. Understandably so, considering who he is. Yeah, let's just do the main stuff. I hate it when it does that. Confuses the heebie-jeebies out of me. Ah!
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Woo!
I should investigate.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Keeping things from Gran, aren't we?
I normally tell her everything. She might be
Clipping,
my best
clipping!
friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
Oh boy. This can only go badly.
A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
God, I hate the centaurs. They're just so... Ugh, stuck at their own
Certainly a
asses.
charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a Dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Looks almost Germanic.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor, still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Lead the way, I guess.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Will you goddamn hurry up?
Just should have took less time, is all I was saying. And where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield? What was that?
Quiet as a mouse round here. Can't say I mind.
It's Totalis.
Ah, there we go. I was wondering when I was going to get that.
Be having none of your nonsense. Loom me like that again, and you'll soon find yourself with now but poachers at your back. Oh, you there! Stop! Show yourself!
Pinfinger! Accio!
Up.
Did I hurt you? That's just pitiful.
Hey-oh.
Merlin, he's guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Really? Gotta stop doing that.
Reparo.
Why would anyone think that works in a wizarding world that can instantly repair stuff? Like, really, it's not gonna work.
Revelio.
Ooh boy. Dragon Skull. Is this going to be one of those big on the inside ones? Yep.
Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's it.
Know you there? Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with Mr. Tallis. Revelio.
Oh, I probably could have gone down. Oh. Guess not.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being
Hurry up.
Foul beast.
Not much longer now. Soon our necks will be out from under wizarding boots. Wizard kind will pay for what they've done. You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning. Someone's going to...
I got both of them. Bye-bye.
Revenue.
They got some goddamn hypocrites.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we?
Let's go. Blow up some shit.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Revelio.
Why have I slowed down so much? Jesus Christ.
Hello, Filmora.
All right, I have the egg.
Revelio.
The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Oh, steady, little needle. That's fine.
Oh yeah.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Time to get
How unfortunate. Stop right there.
Right, damn you. Snap, motherfucker!
Dragons, do you?
What's slow again?
You're putting me to sleep.
I can't remember what slow is. Oh yeah, that's it.
I hate these things. Fighting with grace, are we? That's to warm you up.
Where'd it go?
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah!
This way.
I'm not sure how it works when it comes to, you know, hints that are big on the inside, but I love it anyway.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Oh, we got here somehow? What? Weird. Yeet.
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell.
Revelio.
That's your progress thus far in the term.
Revelio. Arrest the puppet. Flipendo. Revelio. Flipendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Bombardo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defendo. Bombardo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defendo.
Bye bye. Okay, we can finally learn all the other goddamn thingies. Alright. Uh-huh.
Revelio.
Up we go.
That book, Professor Weasley.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Yes.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if
Oh,
you
for God's
humour me
sake.
by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some
Goddamn
people call
Ravenclaws.
bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the law. None of the other students will try it, no matter... Oh, they don't value knowledge.